Yo, 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 what's good? What's good? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? What it do, baby? What it do, baby? At the end of the day, it's just basketball. It's just basketball. Shout out to y'all in the live, man. We about to get into this story real quick. Got a shocking one that somebody sent to me that I can't even believe. I can't even believe it's a story right here, but it's true. At first, I thought it was clickbait. But it turns out it's true, and it's making a lot of headlines. A lot. I mean, the amount of articles that have posted from this. Make sure y'all check in. I'm gonna do my shout outs in a second. Yahoo Sports then spoke about it. NBA Central then spoke about it. Clutch Points is talking about it. So this is a pretty major one. I don't know how we have 10. I was about to say, I don't know how we have 10 people and 20 likes. That was a little bit strange. But anyway, let's get into it. Shout out to Philly in the building. I see you. Shout out to Denver, Colorado. Shout out to Nathan. Appreciate the love, fam. What's good, Charles? Lexington, Kentucky. Shout out to you. New York City in the house. Shout out to Robert. Where else we got? Malik in NY, Detroit. Shout out to Detroit, man. Detroit in the building. ATL, I see you. Appreciate Don. Zan Lodi, I see you. Who else we got? San Jose, New York in the building. Dayton, Ohio. Jackson, Mississippi, Munich, Tennessee, Los Angeles, Toronto, Canada, Jersey, shout out from Orange County, California. I see you. We're going to get into it in the next minute. Let me do my shout outs as usual. Mark Fontaine in PA, Baltimore, stand up. I think that's the DR. Shout out to the DR. West Virginia. Who else we got in the building? ATL. Ben from Toronto. Let's get these likes up, guys, before we get into this live. Who else we got? Aiden in Tampa. The GOAT is back. LeBron is mad. Shout out to the Bahamas, Jamaica. What else we got? Let's give it another 30 seconds. We're going to get into this live, fam. What else we got? Cleveland, Harrisburg, London, England, Queens in the building, Bay Area, Brazil. Who else we got up in here? Jojo from Maryland, I see you. Trina from Milwaukee. Jonathan from South Africa. 10 more seconds, guys. Who else we got? Okay. South Carolina in the building. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to my man Julius J in Las Vegas and Beantown. All right, so let's get into this, right? So I was actually chilling, and I want to give this shout out to one of our longtime viewers. He sent me this message on Instagram. His name is Sexy Superman. I know it's funny, but that's actually his name, Sexy Superman. So shout out to him up there. So he sent me this post from first it was a picture of Michael Jordan's agent taking a shot at LeBron James, and I'm like, do you have a source? So he sends me the source, and I'm like, oh my God. So first of all, let me just put the sources in live right now in the chat. So this is the one I believe. Is this some Clutch Points? So that's some Clutch Points right there. Then we got another one from NBA Central or Dunk Central. Sorry. Let me share this one in the chat for you guys there. Oh, okay. The hyperlink is too long, so that won't work. All right, just a second here. All right. So anyway, let me get into this. This post here. There's some Clutch Points. It says, Michael Jordan's agent calls out LeBron James for cherry-picking NBA championships. One reliable source of argument among NBA fans is the seemingly never-ending GOAT debate between LeBron James and Michael Jordan. While proponents of James point to his longevity and the numerous NBA records he has shattered over the last few years, Jordan backers have the 6 NBA titles that MJ won with the Chicago Bulls during the 1990s as evidence for their case. Recently, former Jordan agent David Faulk took part in a Q&A session at Sports Business Journal's 4SC or 4SC conference in New York City. And naturally, a question on the GOAT debate popped up from the crowd per Rob Schaefer of Sports Business Journal. It then goes on. To no one's surprise, Faulk listed Jordan as the GOAT, before saying that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Kobe Bryant, oh my Lord, good Lord, they done threw Kobe in there. Before saying that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Kobe Bryant would round out his top 3, before adding that James would probably be in his top 10. I really like LeBron, he said. But I think if Jordan had cherry-picked what teams he wanted to be on and 2 other superstars, he would have won 15 championships. Good Lord. Have mercy. Oh, my Lord. I know this dude did not just say that. He said, first of all, he got Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Kobe Bryant. That's my top 3. That's what he said. Now, some of y'all, man, Dreams Pro be over there twerking, man. He be throwing honey in the sky, man. Oh, he be throwing it in the sky, blah, 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 blah. Well, I don't know this dude to be a Kobe Bryant fan. And he got Kobe in the top 3. But then he said, LeBron maybe makes his top 10, maybe. And then said if Jordan had the opportunity or decided to cherry pick teams that he played on, he would have won 15 championships. Let me read it for the new people that just came through the door, because this is making rounds all throughout the internet. And I just came across an article here from Yahoo Sports with the following headline: Michael Jordan's agent, David Faulk, get this, guys, disrespects LeBron in all-time rankings. This is the Clutch Sports media machine. If you don't have LeBron where they want you to have LeBron, all of a sudden you're disrespecting him. You're tearing down a black man. You don't love black people. All this other nonsense. You don't love your father. All kind of nonsense. So this is where we going with it. This is where we going at. 1 second, guys. Okay. So let me read again the Clutch Points article, and I'm going to read what Yahoo Sports said. It said, Michael Jordan's agent calls out LeBron for cherry picking NBA championships. He then says, recently, former Jordan agent David Faulk took part in a Q&A session at the Sports Business Journal in New York City. And naturally, a question on the GOAT debate popped up from the crowd, per Rob Schaefer of Sports Business Journal. To no one's surprise, Faulk listed Jordan as the GOAT before saying that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Kobe Bryant round out his top 3, before adding that James would probably be in his top 10. He then said, I really like LeBron, he said, but I think if Jordan had cherry-picked what teams he wanted to be on and 2 other superstars, he would have won 15 championships. Now, time to call out the people that want to call out David Faulk. And I'm going to have what they call a preemptive strike. I don't know if Gilbert Arenas watching this. Just a sec. Yo, what's up with all the spam? Yo, what up? Yo, what's up with all the spam, man? What's going on? Like, relax. So I'm going to put out a preemptive strike because I know Gilbert Arenas and all of them going to see it or comment on it, sorry. And they're going to say what he just said. Man, why are they always trying to tear down LeBron James? I don't understand. Why can't they just lift up LeBron? I mean, why can't we all just appreciate LeBron's greatness? I mean, what's the need for all of this? Why are they hating on LeBron? This is what they're going to say. Forgetting that it was on Gil's Arena that Rich Paul himself went on there and started talking about antlers and antennas and loudspeakers and pots and pans, and nobody knows what Rich Paul was talking about. Rich Paul has gone on multiple shows expressing why he believes that LeBron James is the GOAT. And most of the people in media, all they did was, oh, man, well, Rich Paul, hey, man, yeah, you got to voice the point, man, got to voice the point, man, you're the black man, you got to voice. All of this stuff they were. So I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, they hating on LeBron or they trying to tear him down, because ain't nobody say that about Rich Paul. I'm talking about the big people in media. They let him have his opinion, and he gave it. And now Jordan's agent, former agent, is giving his opinion. And they're going to try to spin it every single way. Don't even be surprised that they try to, hey guys, let's try to get these likes up to 400 likes. Don't even be surprised if they try to spin it to the angle of, oh man, the reason that they're saying this is because they don't like Rich Paul, because Rich Paul represents a black man that's doing well in the sports. They will reach for every single thing in their tool bag, all to diminish the guy's opinion, all to diminish his opinion. So David Faulk, I believe, just gave an opinion the same way all of these other guys in media do. Now, let me read what Yahoo Sports said. Yahoo Sports wrote, this is just a few minutes ago, Michael Jordan's agent, David Faulk, disrespects LeBron in all-time rankings. Michael Jordan's longtime agent, David Faulk, stirred controversy at Sports Business Journal's conference in Manhattan this week when he took a Q&A session. Faulks, who has long been considered one of the most influential agents in sports history, didn't hold back when asked about his all-time NBA rankings. And his comments instantly made waves in the basketball world. To no one's surprise, Faulk named Michael Jordan as the greatest player of all time. But what truly caught everyone's attention was what came next. When he asked who ranks second on his GOAT list, Faulk responded with either Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or Kobe Bryant, noticeably leaving off LeBron the top tier. When pushed further about whether LeBron even cracks his top 10, Faulk replied, probably, before delivering what quickly became the quote of the day. I really like LeBron, but I think if Jordan had cherry-picked what teams he wanted to be on and two other superstars, he would have won 15 championships. These are the comments, guys, that are making waves. Shout out to Ticket TV. Shout out to my man, Ticket TV. These are the comments that are making waves. That are making waves right now. That he doesn't have LeBron in his top three. Now, let's look at the guys he has in his top three. I think we can all agree that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has a basketball resume that is as impressive as any basketball player that has ever played basketball. I think we can all agree on that. I think we can all agree easily that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar basketball resume is as impressive as any player that ever lived. If Michael Jordan's resume is impressive, so is Kareem's. And you could literally hold Kareem's resume up to anybody, and no one will walk away saying this guy doesn't deserve to be next to next to this guy. His resume is that elite. Is that elite? Let me see if I can pull up Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's resume real quick. Let me see if I can pull it up. Shout out to the 1,200 people we got on the live. Let's try to get these likes up to 400 likes, guys. Let me see. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Okay, let me see. See more. Wikipedia. Okay. So, nah, come on. What they doing, man? All right, here we go. So, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is a 6-time NBA champion, 2 times Finals MVP. He has 6 regular season MVPs. He's a 19-time All-Star. He made 10 All-First NBA teams, 5 second. He made 5 All-First defensive teams, 6 second defensive teams. He won the Rookie of the Year. He led the league in scoring 2 times. He led the league in rebounding 1 time. He led the league in blocks 4 times. His resume is just as impressive as anybody else. And he has the most unstoppable move ever. His resume is as impressive as anybody that ever lived. Let me see if I can find his NBA stats. Can I pull up Kareem's stats? All right, maybe I'll get it later. So him having Kareem number 2, I think a lot of people would say, okay, Kareem could be number 2. Now, personally, I have Kareem number 2 on my list. And a lot of that has to do with respect. But I got Kobe number 3. But the issue is he doesn't have LeBron right next to Michael Jordan. And that becomes a problem because it goes against the narrative. It goes against the narrative. The narrative is that LeBron is next to Mike. That is the narrative. This is why it's making waves. If he said, I have LeBron number 2 and number 3 and Kobe's number 7, nobody's saying anything. But the problem is the people that control the media are LeBron guys. We all know this. They all favor all of them. The majority of them are all LeBron guys. Most of these writers at these companies, they all get influenced to all publish the similar list. How do y'all all have the same list? How are so many different sports publications all with the same list? How is that possible? But you want to tell me you guys are thinking independently? The Athletic, Bleacher Report, this ESPN, that y'all all got the same list? How is that possible? I've even heard NBA players like Gilbert Arenas try to intellectualize their nonsense. And I've argued with him on this point a million times till I got tired. Gil will tell me, I'll say, Gil, do you agree with this list that these guys on ESPN put up? He goes, yes, because they're crunching the right metrics. I then said to him, Gil, but I've heard you on your own show say, we as players, we don't judge players off of stats. So why are you now saying that you're going to now rely on these people that use all of these different metrics? The reason he's saying it is because it supports the narrative. The narrative. For the new people coming in, shout out to the new people we got on the live. Let me read it. Let me post this in the chat for you guys right here for y'all to read. So it's right there. So this comments were made by MJ's agent. It says, Michael Jordan's agent calls out LeBron for cherry picking NBA championships. It says, former Jordan agent took part in a Q&A and Sports Business Journal conference in New York City this week, and he was asked about the GOAT debate. To no one's surprise, Faulk listed Jordan as the GOAT before saying that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Kobe Bryant round out his top 3, before adding that James probably would be in his top 10. He then said, I really like LeBron, but I think if Jordan had cherry-picked what teams he wanted to be on and 2 other superstars, he would have won 15 championships. These are the comments that now have everybody losing their mind. Where did he lie? Where did he lie? An NBA player by the name of oh my God, what's the guy's name? Just a second, y'all. Let me get his name. His name is, just a second here. His name is, let me see. I think, no, not Will Barton. His name is, he guarded Kobe on that play. Oh my God, hold on. Terrence Ross. Terrence Ross. Okay, Terrence Ross. So he left a comment on one of the reels we recently published. This is him right here. Okay, this is him right here. And he says he's also going to shading 2 times the amount of Hall of Famers too. Jordan nearly didn't have nearly the amount of comp as there is today. I said to him, Jordan and LeBron faced the same amount of top 75 guys in the playoffs. He then leaves another comment saying, in Jordan's championship run, this is it right here, he played against 9 Hall of Famers. In LeBron's championship run, he faced 11 to 13 currently up to date, with many more players potentially becoming Hall of Famers when their career is done. And I said to him, Michael Jordan, let's just get the record straight, played with 2 Hall of Famers. 2 Hall of Famers. Yes. No, not 2 Hall of, I think Tony Kukoc made it to the Hall of Fame. 2 top 75 players. How many Hall of Famers did Jordan play with? Isn't it 3? Tony Kukoc, Dennis Rodman, Scottie Pippen. It's 3, right? Just so I'm correct, it's 3. I don't think he played with any more than that. I believe it's 3. This man said Robert Parrish. It's 3, right? Yes. Now, how many Hall of Famers has LeBron James played with, given the fact that Terrence, what's his name? Terrence Ross just said here, in Jordan's championships runs, he played against 9 Hall of Famers. Hear this carefully. Now, this is an NBA player where I'm arguing with. In LeBron's championship runs, he faced 11 to 13. Look, if y'all think I'm lying, that's him right there. Okay? In the second to last video we just published on our Instagram. So, LeBron has played against 11 to 13 Hall of Famers, I'm assuming in the finals or wherever. And he's saying Jordan played against 9. Now, let's look at the help. Jordan has played with 3 Hall of Famers. How many Hall of Famers does LeBron James play with? How many? Forget about Hall of Fame. How many top 75 players did LeBron play with? Because Jordan played with 2. How many did LeBron play with? Just top 75 guys. How many? Well, let's count some of them off our head right now. Dwayne Wade. Anthony Davis. Luka Doncic. Russell Westbrook. Carmelo Anthony. Who else am I missing here? That's just 5 right there I can think of off the top of my head. No. I said top 75 players, not Hall of Fame. The Hall of Famers is egregious. Shaq, that's 6. Oh, top 75. No, I don't think Ray Allen is top 75. I don't think Ray Allen made it. Did Ray Allen? I don't think Ray Allen made the top 75 list. Now, in terms of Hall of Famers, or to use his criteria for future Hall of Famers, well, we know MJ played with 3 because they've all retired. So he played with 3. How many Hall of Famers did LeBron James play with in future? Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, who else? Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis, Luka Doncic, Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Howard, Russell Westbrook, Rajon Rondo. He's going to make the Hall of Fame. Who else am I missing? And a whole bunch of other people I can't even remember. and a whole bunch of other people. I didn't say top 75. I said future Hall of Famers. Ray Allen is another one who I forgot. So when we're talking about the competition and the help, it's a joke. And I think that people like David Faulk, Jordan's former agent, and others notice this. They're like, wait a minute. This guy has stacked the team everywhere he went. Everywhere. So if Jordan did the same, he would have won 15. And he makes a good point. Because he's saying that LeBron engineers his rosters. Jordan doesn't. Jordan simply does. I try to fix it and win with what I got. Here's another fundamental difference between Jordan and LeBron. When LeBron realized he couldn't win in Cleveland, what did LeBron do? When LeBron realized in Cleveland he couldn't win, what did he do? I'm tired of the MJ LeBron debate. It's like Kobe didn't exist. They will all bend the knee when MJ comes back. Oh yeah, they're going to bend the knee. He left, right? Appreciate the super chat. He ran out the door. When Jordan couldn't win with the Bulls, what did he do? When Michael Jordan couldn't win with the Bulls, what did he do? He stayed. He stayed. He stayed and tried to figure it out. One of the reasons the Chicago Bulls are so respected and loved is because it was a dynasty built from scratch. Before Jordan got to the Bulls, they were the laughing stock of the NBA. One of. Y'all saw The Last Dance. They were the laughing stock of the league. When he got there, they were known as an unserious organization. The guy walks through the door and literally changes not only the fortunes of the franchise, but elevates the entire basketball league and takes it to places it had never been before. The guy stayed in Chicago, had to help rehabilitate an entire culture, trusted management, although they had clashes, remained patient, worked with what he had, didn't say, oh, do this, do that, do that. We heard stories of him maybe wanting to trade this guy or that guy. The fact of the matter is, we're not talking about what ifs. Oh, we heard that Jordan wanted to play with Larry Bird. Oh, we heard Jordan wanted to play with Magic. No. We're talking about what actually occurred. And what actually occurred was he stayed. This is what David Faulk is talking about engineering teams. He stayed until Scottie Pippen developed into an all-star, which was his 6th season in the NBA. These clown-ass, twerking-ass LeBron fans who run up and down hollering in hallways and screaming, oh, man, oh, you act like, Michael Jordan only came into the NBA in 1990. Oh, that's what you act like. It's like, no, you fool. He didn't play with a single all-star for 5 to 6 years of his career. The guy went 5 to 6 seasons without a single all-star teammate. And the moment he got one, what happened? They ran off 3 championships in a row. The guy retired, comes back a year later, loses his first and only playoff series. Let me repeat, for the LeBron fans who think this thing is a real debate, who really, really believe that this is a real debate, let me repeat it for y'all one more again. He came back and lost his first playoff series ever when he had at least one all-star teammate. I'll say it one more time. He lost his first and only series when he had an all-star teammate. And in the very next season, came back and won another 3 in a row. The guy had 2 3-peats in 1 decade. If LeBron is as good as you say he is, we know he's had the help that we know he has, why doesn't LeBron have at least one 3-peat to his name? Do you know why he doesn't have? Do you know why he doesn't have? Because he's simply not good enough. And that is the bloody reality. The reason LeBron does not have a 3-peat to his name is because he is not good enough. That is the raw deal. Ain't no magic about it. Ain't no secret to it. He wasn't good enough. Even when he stacked a team full of players like Eddie House, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Ray Allen, you name them. Udonis Haslem, Mario, all these guys, he still couldn't even win 3 in a row. Not even then. And in the midst of that, found a way to get blown out of an NBA Finals with the largest loss differential in the history of basketball. But then these twerking ass, stinking ass LeBron fans want to run up on you with their zesty ass selves and talk, man, go James, baby. Go James, baby. This is what they want to do. And they want you to take them seriously. They want you to take them seriously. How can you honestly sit there and open your ass crack and then say, oh man, a dude with a 4-6 record in the finals deserves to be the GOAT? Who are you kidding? What other sport would you say that a player that has a losing record on the biggest stage should be the GOAT? Name the sport. Name the sport. What sport is that? What sport? What sport do you spend the majority of your time losing, but yet and still they consider you to go? Name the sport. There is no sport. And this is what these guys want to do. This is what they want to do. They holler, they scream, they twerk, they trying to rub their ass crack on you, all kind of craziness because you don't agree with them. And now what you're going to see is the entire media machine going to, we gotta combat what this guy just said. Oh, what? He didn't have LeBron in the top 3? Oh, we got to really go to work. Another NBA player who's a former NBA player who commented on the same post. Let me read what this gentleman said. LeBron fans don't count Kobe's ring with Shaq, but they count LeBron's ring with D. Man, forget about these guys. Forget about these guys. Let me read you this comment. This dude said, or this man said, he said, his name is Lloyd Walton. He's a retired NBA player, former senior career counselor for the NBA's Players Association. He wrote, what is it with you, dude? Talking to me. Are you jealous? Because, of course, that's what it has to be. It is like you don't like him. Do you wish your life/career was as accomplished as his was? Because that's what it is. If you aren't talking about Braun, who are you going to talk about? And I said to him, everything I am saying is a fact. Nothing is made up. He ain't Kobe or Jordan, and I'm saying it. The guy couldn't even address a single point that I made. Instead, he started asking me stupid ass questions about whether or not I'm jealous of LeBron. Because if you don't have LeBron on top of your head, you're jealous of him. Or if you're not twerking it up for him and his son, you don't like your father. This is where these twerking ass LeBron fans take it with you. They go everywhere except to the point you're talking about. So people like David Faulk, let me post the comments in the comment section for the new people that just walked in the building, is saying that, nah, I don't believe he the GOAT. And I don't even believe he should be next to Kobe or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And he can have that opinion, but Rich Paul can be running up on us talking about deer antlers and antennas and loudspeakers and freaking driver's license or whatever the hell he was talking about. LeBron doesn't have antlers. He has Twizzlers on his head. Nobody knows what Rich Paul was talking about. Nobody knows. You remember when the presidential debate with Donald Trump and Joe Biden, and Joe Biden said whatever the hell he said, and then Donald Trump looked over at him and he goes, I don't know what he's talking about. I don't even think he knows what he saw. Like, that's what it was with him. The guy is talking about antlers and loudspeakers and antennas. He didn't even know that. But these are the people we supposed to let inform us about sports. And they was all sitting there so quietly. Yeah, yeah, Rich, you make a Nobody stood up in that studio and said, bro, what are you talking about right now? Antlers and Twizzler. What are you talking about? No, they all stood there like as if they held, like he held. That was one of the few days I've ever seen Gil's Arena so quiet. You would have thought they had Gandhi in the room. They were sitting there silently to listen to a dude tell them LeBron doesn't have antlers. He has Twizzlers on his head or loudspeakers. And they thought they were listening to something profound. These are the guys we're arguing against. These are the dudes we're arguing against. They twerk. They shake. They shake at any opportunity. Find any issue. A LeBron fan walk in, but and this is why they persecute LeBron James. This is why I'm talking about the Ryan Clark situation in RG3, and this is why LeBron James gets persecuted. I'm like, nobody's talking about LeBron James. Ain't nobody talking about no damn LeBron. You already know what I said about him. Y'all already know. All they do is sit there and look for somebody to swipe a credit card through their butt cheeks like that damn tip drill video. This is all they wait for. This is all they're waiting for. So shout out to David Faulk for keeping it a stack. He ain't got LeBron in his top 3. Let the man have his opinion. Let him have his opinion. If Rich Paul gets to go on Pat McAfee's show and this show and that show and twerk it up and talk about Twizzlers and antennas or whatever the hell he was talking about, then let him have his opinion too. If you don't like his opinion, argue the points. Argue the points. Argue why you think LeBron should be ahead of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Argue it. Argue it. So these are my thoughts, guys. Y'all heard what I had to say. Appreciate you guys for being a part of this live. Y'all have a good one, man. And we definitely going to catch y'all. We definitely going to catch y'all. He said LeBron goes to Diddy parties. Man, I don't know what the hell LeBron be doing. But appreciate you guys for being a part of this live, man. Shout out to San Francisco. And we catch you guys on the next one. Y'all have a good one, man. Y'all have a good one. Peace.